All right, and draft or pack number 1 has Wage Home is great. Sky Seer's Chariot. It's a decent card. I just don't want to be white. That is the problem. Can't stand white. Now, black looks like it could be really cool. Return a vehicle carrying cruiser looks fantastic. Crew is 1. Spin out is also good. I don't think I want that to be my first pick though. Voyage Home is also incredible, but then we'd be committing to 2 colors, and honestly in this pack it doesn't look like a lot of blue is open. So let's deal with the carrying cruiser and see where it's at. Absolutely, in a heartbeat, I don't even need to think about it. I am taking Cursecloth Wrappings. Well, out of context, it's crazy. Out of context, it's crazy. Let's see here. Okay, I am one. So we want to get zombie cards. Is what we really want now. Verge, which should be. Someone passed me Cursecloth, and that is absurd. I don't know what card was in pack, in their opening pack that they passed this, but that is crazy, insane. This one's not as exciting, honestly. I wouldn't mind taking a Hole Drifter. Wastewood Verge is also an option, but I don't think I want to take a land this early. We'll go with Hull Drifter. Blue is a possible. Gastel Raider, I think, is great. Run Over is also really good. Reveals your hand. This is like a mini Duress. Max Speed. I think Gastel Rider is fantastic. Embalmed Descendant. This works great with our Cursecloth Wrappings. It's a zombie. It makes a zombie, and it can drain them too. We are definitely gonna do that. So I didn't want to. I mean, we could just splash that, honestly. If we find more decent white cards, black white, I guess, is an option. It's not something I would immediately pick though. Affinity for artifacts, Gearseeker's Serpent, Scry 2. I don't really like any of these cards. We'll take the Serpent, I guess. We have 1 artifact. Okay. Embalmed Ascendant, I think, is great. The problem is getting to max speed with like black white. I feel like is a little bit more difficult. Red is by far the easiest to get to max speed with, and like black red too is also fairly easy. Target creature card. So we can't use this to bring back artifacts or vehicles or anything. Has to be a creature. So this is probably a deck I'll want more creatures on. What do we have? We do have the Carrying Cruiser too, which could already bring back a Aether Siphon. Oh boy. Pactile Terror is great. It doesn't vibe too well since I want to do a little more creature cards, but this is also a way of draining them, which works great for me. The draining, this actually makes it easier to get to max speed. We're just going to take a life off of them whenever we play another artifact. I guess the problem would be starting our engines, which right now we only have two cards that do that. But I think this card is fine. Another Gastel Rider. It's indestructible. This is a creature. It's also a mount. Untap all creatures you control. I want to be... That's a tough decision, honestly. I think we'll go with another Gastel Rider right here. Voyage Home. Spectral Interference. This is our opening pack, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Voyage Home has... It's honestly just the best card here. And we are at a standstill. There is not crap in here. Spell Pierce is fine only if you get it like in your opening hand. If you draw it later, it is almost worthless. Quick Welder. We'll work with that. It's fine. Reef Roads. So we're definitely black. The question is if it's black blue splashing white or black white entirely. Maybe splashing blue. We don't need that. Okay, it's fine. Pack 2 has stock up, which is cool. Web Strike, which is cool, but not our colors. Eclipse Runner. Do stock up is honestly fantastic. A great card. I can't really complain about it. Is there anything else that's like a maybe? Lotus Guard Disciple is okay. Like the first turn you play it's fine, but after that it's not very good. We'll go with the stock up. Explosive Getaway. It's a good card, but not our colors. Hellish Sideswipe is fine right here. Hopefully either of these, maybe not so much the green, but hopefully the Night Market will table. What are you? Hellish Sideswipe is fine. Honestly, Hellish Sideswipe is fine because we have ways of getting our creatures back, so that seems reasonable. Roadside Blowout, another Pact Terror. Roadside Blowout last draft didn't really seem to speak to me a whole lot. Didn't feel very useful. We'll go with Terror. We had no reason for a Jungle Hollow too. The numbers in the shields, that's from Draftsmith. It has like its static rating, so the 40 right there is whatever rating whoever gives it to them, and then the shield shows its rating based off of cards I already have. So the higher ratings are if it goes well with cards I've already drafted. So like just as an example, we're not red, so this one only has a 2, so it doesn't really go with anything we've already drafted. That's why that number is low. Whereas like Intimidation Tactics, it's black card, it goes well with what we already drafted, which is why it's a higher number. And then honestly, Intimidation Tactics is it's fine. You use it to get rid of some stuff. Bloodfell Caves is kind of cool though. We'll do the Intimidation Tactics. Oil Deep Gear Hulk. Incredible, but how? How has this gotten this far? That's almost our exact colors too. Target player's hand. Yeah, dude, like not even a question. Buccaneers also, dude, like smashing that. Honestly, we could probably get rid of the Quick Welder. How many artifacts are we at right now? We have 5. That works well with our with our Pactal Terrors, yeah. Another Pactal Terror. I don't know if I want that many though. This is, we could take this just a splash like red if we wanted to. This is just, it's just a good card. And it makes our Gear Seeker Serpent easier to cast. Yeah, no, that's reason enough for me. Aether Siphon, Optimizer. Scoured Barrens seems like okay pick, especially since we have the Embalmed Ascendant. That can make it easier to cast. You draw each opponent mill. I really want this card to work. I've tried to make it work, but I can't do it. I can't do it myself. What do we? A Dune Drifter. It's another white card. Diversion Unit is also good, although I haven't gotten it to actually like counter anything yet. This is tough. think we're gonna try the unit. We're gonna try and get that one. Plus, it's cheaper. That works for me. One cost artifact works fine with our Pact Altars. Sure. Now we are reaching where there is not really anything good. If I was really desperate, I would play that card, but I don't think we're going to get to that point. Law is also not my first pick, but Draftsmith seems to like it, so we'll probably give it another shot. I don't know why the ratings on that card are so low. I think it's a great card. We'll do this. District Mascot. Great card, not our colors though. Another Pactol Terror or Memory Guardian. I think Memory Guardian definitely the way to go. Yeah. Strategist is fantastic. However, we don't have a lot of removal right now, which is very worrisome. We have like Bounce Off, Roadside Blowout. We have Hellish Sideswipe too. We also have things like Gastral Raider and Intimidation Tactics where you can make him discard a card, which is effectively removal, I suppose. How are we doing on... We need 2 drops is what we need. More than anything. That's a hard choice. That's really tough. What did... Oh, I didn't even notice the timer. Winter Cursed Rider is a 2-drop and our colors. I can't believe I didn't notice the timer. That's kind of frustrating. That's fine though. Artifacts you control have Ward, pay 2 life. This is great card for our deck. We cannot go wrong with that. Yeah, definitely. Another Dune Drifter. We didn't get the first one, did we? At this point, I'm honestly wanting 2 drops, so I'll take the Engineer over everything else. It's a white card though. That's the problem. Is equal to the number of artifacts you control. It's just a good card. It's a 2-drop. We can copy our other artifacts. Like, is Cursecloth Wrappings? It's not a legendary, so we could actually play. We could potentially copy it and make it. Yeah, that's fine. And doing a million of these. Through 2. I really want 2 drops, but there's not really any in here anyway. I don't know if we're gonna play this. It feels like stuffing everything under your bed and calling it it. How is it not removal though? Like, they're getting rid of the card. I mean, I guess if they could get it back from their graveyard, but I think with Intimidation Tactics, they exile it, which it's removal. It's removal. Haunted Network is great, but Optimizer is a 2-drop. This is Diversion Unit. Dismal. Nah. We need 2 drops. I don't care right now. This card is really bad. But it is a trip up. Potentially. Well, the engine is more removal. That is great. Coral Tyrant. This is Midnight Mangler. It's kind of more what we're looking for though. It's an artifact. It's a creature on their turn. We'll do that. Dude, this Dune Drifter. Nobody wants it. We have too many cards right now though. We could honestly, I could see us get rid of Hull Drifter. Anything good. Voyage Home is great. We do have... I'm not going to play in Dune Drifter. I don't want to have too many white cards. Trip Up is fine. Okay, I'm actually pretty confident with this, I feel. I can rock with this. We're going to be blue, black, and splashing some white boyos. Your Seeker Serpent. I almost don't really want to play that. Voyage Home is great. Haunt the Network is great. Memory Guardian, fantastic. Obviously, all of these are good. I could even... We don't need a Scrap Compactor. Spell Pierce, also off the table. I am 100% okay with this. This is what we are doing. So we have... Even on black, blue... Let's throw in a couple, islands. Where's... Oh, this is our Barrens. Looking right over it, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Could... I don't know if 3 planes is too many. No, it's probably fine, because we have 2... No, 3 white cards in here. Yeah, it's fine. That works. This is our very limited removal, shoving shit under our bed. Or shoving shit under the opponent's bed, I suppose, deck. We're just making discard stuff. Hope that's good enough. Our really only removal card is Hellish Sideswipe. Fled the Engine is kind of removal. So is Blowout, I suppose. That's really it. Let's do it. We have this is fine, honestly. We can play Diversion Unit turn 2 at least. Turn 3 we can stock up, which will help us find a hopefully another black source so we can get our Gear Hulk going. So let's do this, play Diversion Unit. Also, like, Guidelight Matrix. I've never seen anyone play this card. Sure, okay. Fine, I suppose. This, stock up, find a black source. That's a hard card to get rid of, though. We at least have a black source. Astral Raider is our part of our shoving shit under their bed strategy. So we'll do that. And maybe immediately do a Mutant Surveyor. Do this. This is flying. I didn't realize this was flying immediately. Go ahead and attack. The only problem I have with this card, with Gear Hulk, is that it lets them draw a card. What do we see? We see Wretched Daw, Patched Terror, Oil Gorger, Quag Feast, Skybox Ferry, Carrion Cruiser. Oh, wow. They have 3... They don't have any other lands right now. So... This is... kind of hard. I'm almost inclined to do, like... Actol Terror or Carrion Cruiser. It doesn't matter though, because if we get rid of a creature, they can get it right back with Carrion Cruiser, which kind of sucks. Maybe we get rid of the Quag Feast. Yeah, we'll get rid of Quag Feast. We'll get rid of their removal. Next turn we can island. We can. Or access. We'll wait to play Haunt the Network until we have a little bit more. That's great. We have a little bit more artifacts in play. We'll go ahead and tackle both. Creature gets 1 install. Sure. Okay. Yes. Send it. Probably should have played that first, honestly. Could do this to make him discard something else. I can't believe I just threw. I didn't even think about that on this card. That's fine though. Instant or sorcery, they do not have any. Sure, we'll just take it. Actol Terror. Okay. It's fine, we draw another. So we'll do our... Start our engines. Play an island. We can flood the engine of Tactile Terror. It'll make it hard for them to start draining us some. And we can get in for a lot more here. I don't hate that. How many artifacts? We only have one artifact in play right now. Yeah, I don't hate that. Kind of regretting getting rid of the Voyage Home now, though. Suppose I could have just been more patient and waited until I just naturally drew a swamp. Maybe that was the way to go. They're gonna spin out our... Okay, sure. Carrying Cruiser is awesome, actually. Yes, let's do this. Let's get back our Gear Hulk. We can't play it yet. That is fine. I'm gonna... Well, if I go in, we could... They could kill this, though. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Clear Island. Say go. Feels slightly better about throwing away my Gear Hulk now, since I can make them discard another card and I was able to get it back. Okay, let's just do this. Taking an attack. They aren't going to. This is number of artifacts you control. Control one artifact right now. Makes that hard. Yeah, this is what I was talking about whenever I was saying it's hard to get to max speed. With these colors. We're not gonna attack. We will play Gear Hulk. We can make him discard something. We have Wreck Remover. Or Graveyard. Okay. Do they have anything in their graveyard that's really worth getting? They don't have any creatures in here, so their Carrion Cruiser is kind of worthless right now. We put anything in there though. Let's get rid of the Carrion Cruiser. Okay, and we'll go ahead and play our Mendicant Core. Say go. This is looking a lot more appealing now. Risky Shortcut. Okay, sure. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 artifacts. This will, whenever we play this, this will make 4. We can drain them down to 3. Okay. Sure. That means we'll be at 4 now. We can attack with Winter Cursed Rider. Exhaust. Exile X artifact cards from your graveyard. Do we have any artifact cards in our graveyard? No, so that's not exciting right now. And we can comfortably attack with our Gear Hulk. Yeah, that's really it, honestly. It is an artifact too. We'll hold off on this. We'll play on the network. Oh, sorry, that makes 2 of these. I didn't realize. Drop them down to 3. Do they have any sweepers? No, they don't. Sure. We'll take it. Why not? Easy clap. Yeah, I fumbled a couple of things, but it was worth it. Ooh. We got 2 high cost cards here, but I have my Cursecloth Wrappings. Problem is I don't... That's tough. That's really tough. This doesn't really do enough for me right away, so I think I'm gonna mulligan. This is better. I can live with this. We have 2 white sources, which isn't really ideal. It'll work, I guess. I don't really want to get rid of any of these guys, though. We'll get rid of the engineer. Play barons, island, Virgin unit. Just swamp, that works. We're at least halfway there to being able to play Gear Hulk. Sky Seer's Chariot. That is a very interesting card to play right away. What card are they even gonna name? They know I'm like black white, but I'm kind of interested in what they choose. Yeah, they probably have no idea what to choose. I wonder if they even did that intentionally or just without thinking, maybe. I don't know. It's like the kind of like... Yeah, they're the one that just passed Cursecloth. They were in our pod. Yeah, honestly. Dune Drifter? Dune Drifter was one of the cards we got like 1 copy of, but we ended up not playing it. They could, yeah. It's activated only. They could do Dune Drifter, but realistically, if they're thinking in terms of just black and white, we have, what, 1 black and white card? And that is Embalmed Descendant. Like, probably not gonna pick that. So we'll play our island, we'll play Diversion Unit. Yeah, Loxodon. It was a super like stab in the dark, but they took a stab, but they risked it, sure. Oh, hey, howdy, by the way. Yeah, how's it going? Let's see. It's fine, I suppose. Flood the engine. Crystal Raiders kind of appealing. So we could start our engines, but also I wouldn't mind, like, this is crew 2. Wait. They did that to themselves? Okay. Alright. A little bit lost on their strategy, but we'll just do this, get our engines going. And what do we see? We see Bestow Greatness, which is their only option. They have a force, they have point the way. This person's insane. Point the way is not good in this format, at least in limited, but okay. Playing with like either an inexperienced player, which is fine. I'm also like super inexperienced, or someone who has like 1000 IQ here. They're gonna, it's fine. If we draw an island, we could do Oil Deep Gear Hulk next turn. And they actually playing point the way, sure. This is your speed. That life gain is kind of crazy though. Island. So we can do Gear Hulk. We could she's the 1 in a trillion where they win. This, I mean, they could win. They could. Into something. It's just like, yeah, a diversion. Like, yeah, we'll do this. We'll get rid of this boyo. We'll go in with our diversion unit. And we'll say go. I don't want to take too much damage. That's mainly why I tap that, just to get so they don't have that life gain going every turn. Beast Strider Vanguard. That's a decent card. It's a decent card, especially if they have a lot of mana and not a whole lot to do with. Sure. Our Oil Deep Gear Hulk is awful right now. It would be a blocker. This also stops them from actually drawing a card too, though, which... something. We'll go ahead and attack with... If we attack with both, we'll have max speed. But I want to keep this up to counter... Well, it's instant or sorcery, though. We'll do this, get our speed up, leave this guy as a blocker, like gear hold, Hulk, and we'll have... Yeah, this doesn't matter. I guess I could have done it to myself, too. This is what I mean whenever I say I'm inexperienced, too. I thought about it right after. I could have made myself discard probably the planes, drew a card. Yeah, oh well. They aren't going to do a whole lot. They can't, they don't have anything. Okay. We'll attack. We'll attack. Yeah, we'll attack with everything. So we have a Packed All Terror too. No blocks. That is... Okay, sure. Play our Terror. We at least have a blocker now. They draw. What do they draw? Earth Rumbler. That's a good one. That's a really good one to draw. Do they have any? They don't have any artifacts or creatures in the graveyard, though. And they can either crew it with stock up is actually freaking nuts. Do we do this first? We can safely attack with this guy. I don't think we're really in any danger of them playing instant or sorcery, so I don't think we need to keep it up to counter it. And what do we... Balm's Ascendant is cool. We are at max speed. We can choose two. So we'll do Ascendant. Probably do Terror. It's not an artifact, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and play Ascendant. Terror? Yeah. Glad we reached the same conclusion. Planes is... We'll keep it in case they have something that makes a discard, but they're like Selesny. I doubt they're gonna do that. A Pothole Mole. That could be used to make this guy a little bit scarier. So he could become a artifact creature until end of turn. It does have vigilance too. I think we need to be cautious of that. And honestly, even if they could attack, I could just like chump block with zombie, gain some life off of Embalmed Descendant. And is there anything else I would be comfortable like chump blocking? Maybe the Raider, I guess. But that also makes it... They can't block this very easily. Sure. They're gonna... Wow. Do this, of course. We still take 5 damage. 3-2 prob. The Raider? I would agree, but it does have Menace, which makes it harder for them to block, especially with Earth Rumbler. They'd have to block with Earth Rumbler and something else, and I could at least kill another creature they have. I don't want to get rid of Embalmed Descendant. Yeah, we'll just block like this, take 5. They don't have any cards in hand, so we're just going to take 5 here. And can they do this on any turn? Till end of turn. They could do this like presumably on our turn too. They don't have any artifact or creature cards in here. We can act all terror. They drain for, that'd be 2. They'd be at 3. We attack. They'd be down to 1. If we get another one of our creatures to die, we can get them right here. So let's. Or do we even need to do that both turns? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Play this. They block flyer. Do they? Oh shoot, you're right. You're right. But even if they do, a creature would die, and they would lose a life, which isn't horrible. Like, I think, yeah, I think you're right. I'll send with everything but the Ascendant. I think. Doesn't even matter. It would still trigger. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. True. Sure. Is it itself? It's for blockers. Exactly. Okay, yeah. It doesn't say other creatures, so yeah, you're right about it triggering itself. Good call. Fine, so this'll die, this'll die, this'll die. That's 3 creatures that are dead, and that is just GG's. It doesn't matter, sure. Oh, they even block the terror, so it's just dead no matter what. Sure, GG's, friend. GG's. We will take it. We at least, this is doable. We can, yeah, this works. We can, it sounds like a skill issue, man. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. That was crazy. Like, randomly getting a Cursecloth Wrappings pick 2 is absurd. Out of all of these, which one? Ooh, Beast Rider is kind of crazy. We'll get rid of Beast Rider. And we haven't even drawn that card yet. I still haven't gotten to play that Cursecloth Wrappings yet. Yeah, the Beast Rider stuffed it under the bed. Then we could do Diversion. And I think we'll do there. Speaking of, there it is. We still can't play it yet though. No black, or not enough black, I mean. Then yeah, I think we'll do Ascendant, attack, get our speed up. That way we have an extra body. Oh yeah, they could. Right? Like, sure, I guess. That's what I was talking about, like, Diversion Unit. Oh, that's a good card too, actually. Diversion Unit, I have not once used its counter ability. Like, it's cool in theory, like on the card, but in reality, just never been used. Nor have I seen it used in anyone else, like some of the videos and stuff I watch. I haven't seen anyone get any use out of it. Turn a land card. What do they have in here? 3 land. Sure, okay. Act all terror. I don't really have any attacks. Could do, yes, terror. Raider is another blocker though. Just more options when cooking dinner. True. It's nice to have that like option, I guess. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I guess we'll just play Pact All Terror here. It's a decent blocker. We could use it. It could be a good attacker next turn, depending on what they play. Oh yeah, and it does make our speed go up too. I had forgotten about that, but good to know. It's also really kind of comforting to have winter because it'll put an extra little ward on our Cursecloth Wrappings. Although, admittedly, ward where you just pay life is not like super exciting. Hazard of the Dunes, that is a good one. We don't have any artifacts we can play, so we can't drain them. Warlock. Oh, do we have any? We have one artifact in our graveyard. This is a 3/2 as well, compared to a 2/1. Mana-wise, I guess this will just be better. So we're only wasting 1 rather than 2. And we, oh yeah, right. We're shoving more shit under their bed. Wrapping is an artifact, but I don't have the mana to play it yet, unfortunately. I'm still short of black on that. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have done that like right away. Could have done that, and then next turn we could even get our diversion unit back, and then that'll trigger Pack Doll, ping them for 1. Another diversion unit. This way, at least we'll start getting our speed up. These lands, yeah, they were in the store a couple weeks ago, and I love them. I just had to. This person's deck does seem pretty nice. This card is absurd. I can't believe they got a second copy of this after we already exiled the first. Ideally we can draw our like Hellish Sideswipe. Hellish Sideswipe would be awesome, and we could get rid of this. I did not hear about controversy around. Why is there controversy around island art? Oh, because it looks like, okay, no. I put that one together. Whenever I saw it, I noticed it too, and I was like, oh, that looks like, okay, cool. I didn't know there was controversy about it though. They're gonna go all in. Now, what do they have? Cycling. Okay. Ideally, I want to get rid of Veteran Beast Rider, is what I want to do, or Hazard of the Dunes, but Veteran Beast Rider most definitely. So I think we can do this. Do this, and honestly, that kind of makes it cool because we can embalm it eventually and get it back, and we can make them discard an instant or sorcery, which they don't even have right now. But as far as this works, yeah, this will work. Son of a, you're right. Last time I played against that card, I did the same thing. I forgot it pumps. You're absolutely right. Exile non-artifact creatures. An artifact. This is not an artifact. Exile. Oh, it happens. It's fine. Do this. Could voyage home. Could also. We exile 1, and everything we get -1, which doesn't really do us any good. That actually does them a favor. Yeah, we'll stay on the defense. We'll play voyage home. Draw another black source, but it's tapped, but it'll work all the same. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did. That's fine. That's fine. These of this. Okay, I'm not gonna forget. They can pump. Everything gets plus. Is there anything else they can do? That's crazy. They have 2, 4, 6. They can't pump hazard. They have. Ketrodon, which they could play at the end of the turn if they don't cycle it. +1/+1. This is safe block because it won't kill me no matter what. Diversion unit. I'm not, like... I'm not really upset about using diversion unit because we could just get it back with wrap belt. It'll block. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. They didn't pump anyway. We play. That is a problem that we don't immediately have an answer to. Could just roadside blowout it. Yeah, because I figured that after I realized they were probably gonna play Ketrodon, but yeah, you were right on that. But I think they would have if I blocked differently, maybe. Look at this. I want to play Terror though. That's the problem. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll send this guy back. Oil Deep Gear Hulk is a great draw. No attacks. We can only play one of these next turn though, and we wouldn't be able to play Terror either unless we draw a Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we wouldn't be able to do. Yeah, that won't work. Yeah, no. Just gonna do this. I really don't want to get rid of my creatures yet until I get max speed for this guy. Then at least I'll have some purpose for doing that. Do this. Do this. We'll still have 2 left over. We can get back diversion unit, which works. If we do this, we could get them. If we do Gear Hulk, we can start gaining life, and we can also force them to get rid of this card and possibly draw something worse, which is the stuffing shit under their bed strategy. But we don't know if their next card is going to be better. Odds are it won't. Plus, this will help us with health. So let's do this. Do a little bit of this action. Don't want you to have that. Creature dies. And I feel a little bit more comfortable about chump blocking now. This has trample though. And so only non-artifact creatures, so that would be these two. So we would need to get rid of 4 artifacts for it to really do anything good for us. Okay. Do this. They could pump. Both my guys die. Or we do this, but then we take... That's risky though, because then we take 8. Or I'm sorry, 7, but we'd gain 4. So we'd be at 5. But then if they have something like Bestow Greatness, it makes it... Honestly, I think I'll try and... But then I don't have any attackers. Man, okay. Still be at 5. That's rough. That's really rough. We'll just do this. We'll just see what happens. Oh no, I was right about the 8, right? Because they were pumping stuff. But we still gain life. We're not dead. Another 3 Beast Riders? 3? Memory Guardian is also an idea. Cursecloth Wrappings. But I don't know if Cursecloth Wrappings is gonna get us out of this situation. Play Packdoll. We don't have enough for... At least if we play Raider, we can see what they have. This is a good blocker. We have 3-6. We can't really do... We can't do everything, which makes it really hard. I think I need the better blockers right now, honestly. Yeah, I need to try blocking this. Or at least gain some life, and then we play Mangler. And then we get some more life. And we have an extra blocker. Quite the conundrum. Beast Rider. Beast Rider makes it. That's a great card. Like, it's an uncommon, and it feels like it's like a rare. It's good. This we can chomp block. That is 4. We'll assume 5. We'll assume that they're gonna pump. It costs 4. They can't do it twice. On artifact creatures. I think I'm more interested. I can block with Winter. That's fine. Even if they pump, it would still die. Okay. We're gonna assume this is gonna be 8. We're gonna assume we're gonna take 5. 8. No, this would be 9. I need to block this guy too. Block like this. I guess we'll get rid of our Ascendant, which sucks, but I feel like if we at least keep our Packdoll Terrors alive, we can gain life and ping them at least a bit, which could come in handy. Hazard of the Dunes. Hazard of the Dunes is it's a good card. And this is also a pretty decent card. Oh, okay. Sure. Play this. I don't think we zombies get 1/1. I don't think we get out of this very easily. We can play this. We can't get our Gear Hulk back because we wouldn't have enough to cast it. We only have 3 mana to spend, which could get our Ascendant back. Yeah. Fine. Hingham. On-target creature card. Let's get our Ascendant, which I realize I can't even pay because I don't have... Sure, okay. I don't have black. Never mind. That doesn't work. I don't think we're really dead. I think it's stupid close. I don't think we're gonna have any creatures. They even attack with this guy because they're gonna pump. We definitely need a block. One guy. So then this is gonna be 1 plus 8, 9 plus 4, 13, 15. Yes. Yeah, I think it's just GG's. Yeah, I agree. GG's. Oh, they can do it twice now. Right. GG's, friend. GG's. Oh, I already said it, but that one was close. But I think our lack of removal really jacked with us, and we don't really have anything And our like sideboard that could help either. Don't flip. This is mocking us. Now we get our removal card. Okay, sure. I don't think I can keep this though. I want to say I can't keep this either. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. We'll get rid of really our only option, a swamp. Not island, which is not exciting. What do we have as far as like 2-drops? Diversion unit, Mangler, Engineer, Mendicant Core, Winter. Fine with another land. Cool. Island is fine. They're gonna cycle. Okay. With Welder. That is. We at least have a 3-drop now. Their planes. See their hand. Instant or sorcery, and they have a trip up, 2 lands, and a Gear Seeker Serpent. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Anytime, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Really? They're not gonna... Okay. We're not gonna attack either. We don't have a point. We'll play Pact All Terror. We draw a swamp. We could play Cursecloth Wrappings, but that doesn't really do anything for us yet because we don't have anything in the graveyard to play again. You know, 2 of their Gear Seeker Serpent. Okay. I'm not gonna attack. Play this. We can play our Diversion unit. And we'll play our Memory Guardian. There's their Gear Seeker Serpent. Sure. Voyage Home would be... Either of these cards are actually really fine. We'll go in like this. Of course, we have max speed now, which gives this guy Menace. And I honestly think, just mana-wise, Voyage Home is probably better. We don't draw a swamp, unfortunately. So still no Cursecloth. We do... We didn't have to play Cursecloth. They just didn't want to deal with it, period. Sure. We'll take it. And this would be keepable, I think, if we had a blue. But we don't. Oh no, blue. We literally cannot play anything. Better. Sure. This... We don't need our planes yet. This'll have to work. Engine Wrap. Okay. We do draw another swamp, which is... This isn't horrible. We can... They attack, we block, get rid of their Engine Rat. That's a great card that could get rid of something we actually want later. And we play Carrion Cruiser, get our Winter... They're not gonna do that, though. Let's play our Carrion Cruiser and just get our Winter back. Let's do this. Let's see what they have. Yeah, Roadside Blowout, Spin Out. You have a couple removal spells. Is the number of permanents you control. Destroy target artifact. I think we get rid of the collision course because it can get rid of our Cursecloth Wrappings where Spin Out can't. Spin Out can get rid of our Cursecloth Wrappings. It could get rid of our cruiser though. Grim Bobble. Sure, that's fine. They attack, I will gladly trade right here. Not going to. We can play our Cursecloth Wrappings now, which is fine. We can get our winter back with that. Let's attack first. Let's see what they do. They don't have a way of... They have their own carrying cruiser. Play our Cursecloth Wrappings. They don't have a way of getting rid of this yet. Do this. We can get back our own Gastel Rider even and make them discard another card, which I don't hate. Their own carrying cruiser. What are they? They get back the rat? Sure. No. Okay. Tactile Terror. You do have a sorcery, roadside blowout, spin out. I think. I think I'm more inclined to get our Gastel Rider back first. Brilliant. That's fine. We can get rid of spin out for sure. I don't. If they put something back in our hand, that's fine. They could do that to get rid of this though. Yeah, it's exactly what they did. But they used 3 mana to do it. Intimidation tactics too. We can get back our winter. We do our win. Okay, yeah, we have options here. Lets them draw a card though. Oh, true. The roadside blowout. That's right. Let's do this. Let's do this. See what they have. Ooh. Oh. Absolutely not. We are not letting you play that. It's a stupid card. Play our winter. Makes it harder for them to get rid of our Cursecloth Wrappings, if they even have anything to do that. It's like, that is pretty much our only form of removal right now, is making them discard things. Beyond that, we have like 1 card. Yeah, Hellish Sideswipe. We have Bounce Off too, and Flood the Engine. We have a couple things, I guess. Nothing worth playing. Don't have anything they can play, at least that it seems like. Maybe they do. One of these have cycling? We'll go ahead and attack. Oh, they could crew. Right, that's fine. I always forget if that's fine. We'll at least get rid of something. Play our Terror. We can play. Oh, there's no point playing carry and cruiser because we don't have anything. Island. No, we'll play this. You could play Memory Guardian. Could. I don't know what else they have though. could potentially like double block and then use carrying to get whatever dies back, but we also have Cursecloth Wrappings. So we can essentially block with something and still get it back. They're kind of struggling on what to do as well. Does max speed? No, max speed doesn't do anything for us yet. I think the only thing that Crystal Raider does, Ascendant works with max speed. Is that it? It might be... No, Mendicant Core does too. Right, we can copy artifacts. That's right, that's right. I keep forgetting we have that. We've only seen it like, I think the one game. You could surveil. Well, you got options, dude. Whatever you want to do. Sure. Don't time out now. No, like, come on, don't give us a victory like that. That's like dirty. That's like wrong. Okay, sure. Weird. Okay. Do they have? Oh, outside blowout. We could just. I don't want to send either of these back to their hand because both of them have like kind of ETB effects. Honestly, we'll just attack and probably pump this guy. Are they just not here? Like, I mean, I'll take a victory. I don't feel good about taking this one, but I'll take it. Sure. I don't know. Okay. And immediately this is reasonable. If we just draw another land, we can ideally we can. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. I'm not feeling great about it. It's kind of dependent on us drawing at least another land, ideally a blue land. But any land will work, and we can at least play Raider or Ascendant. Do Swamp. Maybe the Plains was the... Okay, no, it doesn't even matter. Plains, and really waiting on that land now. Not the land I was expecting. Definitely not the one I need. We'll do this. Get a 2/2. Having the extra body is super nice. Let's see, next turn we can Raider, unless we draw a land, then we'll probably Solitaire. They have their own Raider. Oh, we don't, do we have it? We do have one sorcery. So there goes our removal. It's fine. We'll attack with our zombie. That'll work. Play our Raider. See what they have now. Run over and intimidation tactics. You choose an artifact creature card, they exile it. So What else do they have? So run over could be potentially bad if they play like their Jaguar, but they have to get there first. They don't have any lands. Honestly, let's do the intimidation tactics. If they kill something with run over, we at least have options to get it back. If they exile it with intimidation tactics, we can't get it back. Creature card with no abilities. Okay. So probably that, yeah, the Omnivore. That's fine. That is not fine. Really hurting on lands now. Yeah, we literally can't do anything until we draw land. Now they're debating on which one they're gonna run over. No, we are not gonna block. I mean, they do have a land. They are going to play that Jaguar. This is a problem. This is a big problem. We may just die to our draw this turn. For this game. Engine Rat, sure. Great card. Saddle. What does this do while saddled? Oh, okay. That's what it does. A Deathless Pilot. Okay, sure, sure. Lastly, they are... This is like... It's something that I could play. It won't get me anything back. I could at least crew it and block something. Buy me like a turn, but honestly I think we lost this one. Oh, we get Raider. See, they're gonna attack with... They're gonna saddle this, so this is gonna be 6, 8, 10, 13. Yeah, they're just gonna... oh, they can't run over yet, but... Yeah, I think we're toast. Whatever they run over, we could brew with, and we might live a turn, but then they just do it again the next turn, and there's not really anything I can do, I don't think. Okay. Like, this is an instant too, so they're probably waiting until I actually... No, okay. We'll do this. Yes, they could run something over now, but at least some of the damage is already blocked. We're really just holding on to it. Oh, yeah, right. I think we're just dead. Yeah, GG's. GG's. That doesn't feel good. Like, I can take losing. It's just whenever I lose to something like that, it's disappointing more than anything. Let's see. Did I learn my lesson? I would say so. I'd say I learned my lesson. This is better. Kind of sucks we don't have a black source, but we could at least play. We'll get rid of an island right here. I want to keep intimidation tactics. That probably would have been the one I would get rid of, but this is like one of our only forms of removal, so that's what we are gonna do with it. Thrill Seeker, cool. Great way to get their speed up. Death Touch and Haste at max speed. Another planes. Save it's a block, I guess. Like +5 to. I mean, we'll probably block the Engine Rat given the chance. Because that could be used to kill one of our big boyos later on. Okay. Oh, this is cycling too. Do I want to risk it and cycle? Yeah, honestly. Hey, I mean, we could play that. I mean, I guess I wasn't specific whenever I said I wanted to land, like, Next turn, bare minimum though, we can do Memory Guardian for sure. Honor Rocket, sure, fine. Version unit. Target instant or sorcery. Death Touch now. I want to say I'm more comfortable playing diversion unit first. Mobile. Add 4 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Sure. We're gonna get rid of our boyo. They have Dynamite Diver. Sure, what is it? Yeah. A lot of damage. And not anything do block, stock up, but then we wouldn't have any mana to spend. I think that's it. 2 games in a row, that's fine. You know, it happens. No biggie. You win some, you lose some. At least we got to gold. At least we got to gold. I'll take it.